Tony Doherty for NPC News Online with Martin Fitzwater, who dominated the stage this weekend, man. A whole new level of confidence. You brought your conditioning back after Pittsburgh. You said you were angry after that and you had something to prove to yourself.
Yeah, I had a little chip on my shoulder, so you guys got to see what it happens when pissed off Marty comes around. Like I told you, it's like Dorian Yates watching all those boys in California driving the convertibles, and we were trudging in the heat in Texas kicking each other's butts. So, I had a chip on my shoulder and we wanted to bring a better package, and that's what we did tonight.
You certainly did. It's the best Martin we've ever seen. Last night at the pre-judging, man, you're insane. I think you had the best condition in the show. Probably you, Antonio, were the most skinless in the whole show.
Yeah.
You had your muscle back, and then tonight you showed me when you got backstage and went, damn, you filled out. I know you had a talk with Phil Heath last night and he gave you some great advice.
Yeah, Phil, he told me, he said, hey, you were perfect tonight, but you were riding on the edge of flat, which is good for your physique. It shows all that detail. But he said, get a big meal in tonight. Make sure to sleep and let that body absorb it all.
Do some posing.
Pose it in, shuttle it into the muscle a little bit, and then rest. And that's what I did today. And as you guys can see, we brought a fuller, but still a very detailed, very refined package, and I'm super happy with it. We got 4th last year and 5th this year, so we moved back. But honestly, this lineup was much deeper. It was incredible bodybuilders, and we just saw I beat Nick Walker, who arguably beat Derek Lunsford in Pittsburgh. So this top 5 is interchangeable any day of the week. It depends on who shows up on what day at what time, and that just shows you where we're at. Small improvements, and we're going to make.
I mean, look at it from a fan's point of view. Hardy can't do much more with his physique. Derek can't do much more with his physique. Andrew Jack can, and Martin Fitzwater can. We haven't seen you. You're not even close to maxed out. No. What can we expect? I know you're not going to play that size game again real quick, but just a few more pounds in the right places and this crazy condition.
Yeah, so the application for the Arnold is already filled out. You guys will see me in March, and you'll see maybe a pound or 2 heavier physique with the same conditioning. We're just going to keep trudging up the ranks. Like I talked with Phil yesterday, he told me, look, I didn't win my 2nd one, I didn't win my 3rd one, but it will come in time. And he said, you're right there with me. You have the everything you need. And he said, now you know to play the Marty game instead of playing everybody else's game, and if you keep doing that, eventually you'll be champion.
Lesson learned, man, and you will. I have no doubt from the first time we saw you, you've really just got some different kind of conditioning, and with the confidence you had and what you brought to the stage this weekend, that's a real Marty. That's what we want to see.
Yes, sir.
That cowboy from Texas pulling up in his pickup truck and kicking everyone's butt.
That's right. That's what we do at Texas style, man. So my confidence was through the roof coming into this. I knew what kind of physique I was bringing. I also knew what kind of training sessions Brett Wilkin and I put in to get to this point. And I'll tell you what, me and that guy killed each other for the last 7 years for this moment, for us to both be on the stage together. And this was a huge moment for me to get to share with my entire circle. Brett was on stage with me, Urs was on stage with me, and these guys have both been my best friends since I started bodybuilding. We all work with the same coach, and I just have the most unbelievable corners, so there's nowhere but for me to go up.
Well, man, I can't wait to see you again in March, or maybe we'll get you out to Australia straight after the Arnold and show them what this guy has really got. Can't wait to interview you again and again, and one day as the Olympia champion, man. You're all class. Sir. We love you. Martin Fitzwater.